Good morning, guys. How's it going? DrTeatrex here from Twitch. As you can see, that is wait, that way, yeah, that way is my emote, or a mixture of all my emotes from Twitch. I'm really proud of them. I made them myself. Anyway, I would like to talk about a cool scenario I made on Age of Empires 2. Yeah, that way. Alright, I made a cool scenario on Age of Empires 2. It will be all out, like battle royale, and like I believe, personally, I believe it's gonna be amazing. So let's get onto it. Let's start with the north. So starting on the north is Castle Black. This is during the time of Robert's rebellion, so we won't get much to see of Jon Snow. Going souther is Winterfell. So Winterfell is ruled by the Warden of the North, as we all know, Ned Stark. So the blue team is the Starks, and they are a playable character, one of the 8 teams. And further down is their bannermen, the Boltons, the Manderleys, and House Mormont of Bear Island, and House Glover. So going further south, we will reach the Twins, ruled by Lord Walder Frey. So Walder Frey is the Lord of the Twins, and are a bannerman of a sworn bannerman of Hoster Tully, the brother of Blackfish. The River Lords are known for their basically safe location, and they are the connection between the north and the south, and they will play a very important role in the game, and it's also a playable character. We also have House Mallister at the coast, on the side of also a bannerman of Hoster Tully of the Riverlands. Alright. So going all the way south, we will reach Dorne. So Dorne is also one of the major houses. House Martell, the lords of the Dorne, are ruled by Oberyn Martell, and I'm sorry about that, and Lewin Martell. Nobody said Lewin Martell doesn't look like that, or he won't be casted by. Alright, enough joking around. Sexy Lewin Martell. Anyway, so the Dornish are known for their elephants. Elephants everywhere. And also they have farms and stuff, and the Tower of Joy. And we all know the Tower of Joy is where things happened. No spoilers, but rest in peace. These 3 graves, we all know who they belong to. Alright, going to the Reach, the grassy green lands of the Reach. So we have Randall Tarley of Hornhill, and Highgarden, Mace Tyrell of Highgarden. So we also have Old Town in the Reach, and some other castles, and also their knights and their swordsmen. So I think we are pretty much done on this part of the map. We can head all the way to the Stormlands. The Stormlands, Storm's End, is ruled by Robert Baratheon, and his brother of Dragonstone. Okay, this is not historically correct since Dragonstone belonged to Targaryens at the time, but whatever. You know, we're not supposed to be all historically correct. So we have Stannis and Robert Baratheon. So moving into the Vale, we have the Knights of the Vale, and the advantage of the Vale is that their lands are very well protected by cliffs where armies cannot cross through, and it is impossible to single-handedly break through the Vale. and they are ruled by, yep, Lord Aaron. Jon Arryn, yeah, his name is Jon Arryn. So Lord Arryn is the ruler of the Vale, and here is the Knights of the Vale, the West Knights. Alright, so moving all the way to the Westerlands, we have the Lannister forces under the rule of House Lannister of Casterly Rock. Oh, we've got Casterly Rock here. Funny. Or let's say that's Tywin Lannister, or let's say a younger version of Lord Tywin. Yeah. Since this all takes pre-Robert Baratheon, we have the Lannisters as the capital. So basically the capital is allies with every single team, and other teams are like allies. For example, the Starks and the Tullys are allies, Lannisters and Tyrells, Baratheons, and yeah, they're all allies with each other and neutral with the rest. But the capital is allies with everyone, literally everyone. So they can see your lands, they can see your troops, they can control how much troops you have, and they can ask for you to give them taxes. They can tax you as much as they want. They are the rulers. So the Mad King is the ruler. And basically before every game there will be a shuffle, and you will get you will do a shuffle and you will get 3 goals. For example, one of the goals might be, if you're the North, and it might be you want to be the king of the North, or you want to invade the South, you want to attack the Lannisters for doing something bad for you, and the enemies won't know these goals of yours. So your goals will be hidden, and you will try to keep them hidden, and you can make allies, you can rebel against the crown can attack you, and you can make allies and go against the crown. Let's say so many things can happen, but your ultimate goal, for example, is to crush the Lannisters. You might team up with them, backstab them. So many things can happen here. There are a lot of scenarios that can happen, and it's all about strategy, since muscle memory won't be really counting here, because you have a limited amount of, for example, buildings, a limited amount of population. The highest population is the Baratheons, which gives them a huge advantage. Lannisters have gold, Martells have elephants, and a good armada. The Riverlands have vast lands where and different liege lords under them. Also, the North has the biggest lands. The Vale has a protected base protecting them. The Tyrells have a lot of farmlands which give them meat. So every team has its pros and its cons. So I think I've explained most of it, and you can make allies, you can betray your allies, you can do literally everything in this game mode. And also you have to follow the rules if you want to play in this game mode. So I think we are done here. Have I explained everything? Let me just think for a second. Just give me 1 second. So I can show you somewhere around the map. For example, we have Reigns of Castamere. Then we have Harrenhal. Harrenhal. Yep, with all the graves around it. We have a ton of things here. For example, the Dragon Pits near King's Landing, Blackwater Bay, Dragon Pits, and everything. I've tried to include most of the geographical locations, except the Greyjoys, which I didn't include them because I don't want much of ship battles. They're boring. I find them boring. So I put out the non-Navy Greyjoys. Anyway, yeah. In the end of every game, your shuffle and your goals will be revealed to the other players, and if you won the Game of Thrones, you won. If you are the king, if you are the strongest house, yeah, you definitely won. But you also points will be counting on how much of your goals did you achieve. So those 3 goals, I already told you the examples. Yeah. So I think that is pretty much it. Thank you very much for being here, and yeah, have a nice day. Also see you in the game. Bye.